Morning, golden boys and girls. Today we're going to do a creative activity. What you'll need for this is I did get 3 different kinds of paint. I actually have a tempera paint. I had like a peachy pink color, and then I used my watercolors. As you can see, I just put a little bit of the water with the watercolors. So it's mostly watercolors, but you could use food coloring again, and that's blue. So I do have the blue color too. And what we're going to use today is we're going to use these again. Remember, we use them to make binoculars out of them. And we also use them as a balancing game when we tried to stack them to see how tall we could get it, or we put balls on them. Today we're going to make different shapes with them and use them to make prints and to paint with. So if I use this one and I just kept it the way it was, what shape do you see? Yeah, it's a circle. It's a circle. So what I'll do is leave that a circle. The next one, I'm going to use my fingers to squish it into a different shape. So let me do this, and then I'll see if you can tell me what shape I made. Hold on, let me get it together here. You can tell me what shape did I make after I show it to you. Can you see that now? I made that one into a square. So I made a square shape. Let's try another one here. I'll put that there. And then this one, I will squeeze it again. And then squeeze it this way. And this one I made into a diamond. So I made a diamond. So we have a circle, a square, and a diamond. Let me see if I can make one more. This one might be tricky. It might not work. But I will try. So this is something you could have your parent or a grown-up help you with, because it is a little bit tricky to push them into different shapes. All right, let me show you this one, see if I got it. I made a triangle. So I have a triangle, a diamond, a square, and a circle. So what you do is I'll start with my circle, and I'm going to dip it into the red paint and then go to my paper and make shapes, making circles on my paper. And I will show you. I'm pushing it down. Let me show you. I made some circles on there. Let me try the square now. I'll dip that into the blue. See if I can make a square shape. With it. All right, let me show you. So here's my squares. So I made blue squares and red circles. All right, now I'm going to do my triangle, and I'll dip that into the paint and see if that works. Now I'm making triangles now. So I'm going to show you. So I made 3 triangles. I made 3 triangles, and I have one more shape. Remember what shape that is? It's the diamond. I will make it a red diamond. See if that works. A little more color on it. There we go. So I made 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. So on my paper, I now have circles, I have squares, I have triangles, and I made diamonds. Oh, that was still wet. My finger touched it and it made a line. Did you see that? Yeah, it made a line. So you could do that with it, or something else you can do is try to create something with the shapes. For example, I could take my circle one and do 1, 2, 3. I attached them together. Now it looks like a snow person. I could draw eyes and arms and make a snow person. We could also take my square and dip it again. Take my square, and then I could take my triangle and put it on top of the square. Look what I made. It's gonna drip a little bit, I have a feeling. So I made a house. So you can use the toilet paper rolls to make different shapes and then be creative and make a picture with them using your paints. And if you look at the rolls, the toilet paper rolls, look what happens to the paint. It starts to go up the toilet paper roll. It's soaking into the toilet paper roll. It did it with this one too. It's soaking into it because there is water with that, and so the water soaks into it. All right, golden boys and girls, until next time, bye-bye.